Hey, how's it going, Leos? I am here to do your bonus. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot. This will be for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, so stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate with you. And if they do, please let me know in the comments. If you have any inquiries on personal readings or wanted to contact me for any other reason, like for the decks that I use in my readings, so on and so forth, I have my email down below, and yeah, I'll get back to you in the comments as well. But I have a personal email down there as well as if you want to donate to the channel HK Readings. So, I usually do my freestyle spreads. This one that I have right now, we have number 21, Still a Night. We have number 9, Tiger's Eye. And we have number 1, Black Tourmaline. So, essentially what I'm getting in the messages already, Leo, is that many of you are... you're needing protection from something. Now, this could be physical protection. This could be energetic protection for somebody who is wishing ill against you. There's someone who doesn't want to see you move forward, someone who doesn't want you to move on, who is very physically, mentally, verbally, all of those things, abusive. This is the energy of a hater, but not only a hater, because I feel like it's maybe a few people. I feel like there's a collection of people who maybe see you taking a certain action or a certain step that is already hard for you to make, that's already vulnerable for you to make, because this is you coming out of your zone, coming out of your shell to do something that makes you happy and isn't through the, doesn't have to exist within the specters of someone else. I think that, you're about to make a really big, bold decision. And there are a lot of people who, for whatever reason, Ace of Cups in reverse. So for a lot of you, I feel like there are energies out here that aren't wanting to see you with someone. Okay, Leo? Now, with it coming up as the Ace of Cups, don't think that these people don't see the potential of what it is. These could be people who wanted to be with this person that you're about to make this huge offer to, if that's what this is. Finding a creative way to open up the lines of communication. This could be someone who was closed off with before, and you're trying to, get some clarity on where they are and, how they're doing, and things didn't go right before because of this, that, and the other, and a lot of it was external influence, and then maybe people were all hip hip hurrah when it didn't work out for y'all, and now things are coming back around, and people don't know how to act. This could be family, this could be friends, but I also get into some energy of, again, people who wanted to be with this person or wanted to be with you, and you are choosing the individual that you're choosing over them, So, interesting, Leo. Living bold. Living bold. Ah, yes, the 10 of Cups. So, yeah, you know exactly what you're doing. That you have your eyes set on the prize, okay? I think you realize that, if you missed an opportunity before, you're sure as hell not about to now. And I don't think you're tripping. Over the past, I think you're very confident. I think you're looking forward to moving forward. I think that you reach this level of peace and zen within yourself to where, yeah, things are just starting to not matter as far as what the external world has to say. And if this person is, coming together with you so fluidly, you don't have to project any negativity or anything like that. You're just gonna let it flow, like you're feeling good. And trust me, you really don't have to project no negativity, because you got a lot of, you got some folks around here doing enough of that for you. So stay prayed up, stay protected. Say your mantras, use your crystals, use your stones, whatever it may be. Get on that, to get on that, to get on that. Okay? Yeah, the Knight of Swords here. Let's see. Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Swords, because this could be a couple of things. Let's get... Ooh. The Knight of Swords and the Emperor. Glad I decided to clarify. So, yeah, you got some people mad, and they're, it has them with the intentions of wanting to come in and fuck shit up. All right. Now, I feel like this was a person who was very toxic to you, very abusive to you, and, they just never wanted to see you happy or do much, they didn't want to see you do better in the first place. I felt like they just wanted you as a crush for them. And one thing that I've noticed with the Leos that I've known, particularly the males, they get with people, the majority of them are heterosexual, so, they get with women that they love, and, like, these women, like, and I don't, whatever it is between, those individuals is mutual karma, I don't know, but I see, what, Leos put up with and how they get treated and how loyal they stay, but it ends up breaking them to a certain point. And I think you just realized that before you even got there, that you had to just deuce it. And, this person's come up as like a control freak. They want to control your emotions. They want to control where you go. They want to control what you do, who you see. All of, this is the person who is like infamous for being all up in your phone, always charging you up about this and this and that. Like, bitch, what do you want? Like, male or female, you saying this to whoever you're dealing with, like, what do you want? Like, this is just obscene, And if a Leo calls you obscene, and I'm not saying that y'all are, but I'm saying, like, when it comes to the spotlight in the show and just making, a grand entrance or a scene in general, not in a negative way, you take the cake with how y'all shine and have that personality. So if you call you know what I mean? Like, if you kind of feel like somebody's just like the most, it's pretty valid, I would say. Three of Swords. I think I see what reading this is turning into. Eight of Cups. Damn, dude, someone's heartbroken because you're walking away, and I'm getting huge head pains. I don't know what's going on, y'all. This is weird. So, in my all-seeing eye during Gemini's video, there was a burning sensation, a deep burning sensation. Immediately better. Y'all, I had to grab my black tourmaline. Give me a second. Yeah, it was my all-seeing eye in the Gemini video. For y'all, it's like the back right of the neck. Just right there. When you have like migraines in the back of your head, it's like that area that's right there. And I'm just like, I really felt like I did these readings for a reason, like tonight, of course. And I understand Gemini's reasoning, but y'all's is a little deeper. Like, many of y'all really need to be careful. And I don't think there are any light workers that like delivering a message that involves, negativity. But when it's a warning, it must be told. And with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups, like, you walked away, somebody's not happy. And I feel like some cross-watchers ain't going to be happy about this message. But you know what? Honestly, the energy that I'm feeling, if there's a cross-watcher out there who isn't feeling this because it knows that it applies to them, fuck yeah. I'm repelling any of that energy before the video hits the channel. Because if you know who you are out there and it's you, that has put this Leo individual through so much shit. And when they finally break the chains, you will try to do anything in your power to destroy that. Fuck you. If it does not apply to you and you're looking for Leo, those words are not for you. There's another video out there for you to get the scoop on your Leo. Just like, you know, the perspective that I'm reading for, this ain't going to be for all Leos, but I feel that so heavily in my bone of bones, I cannot not say it. Fuck whoever. Because like, I'm very in tune with the pains that I feel in my body and the different sensations in general, which is, you know, sentient bull. But man, I ain't sorry for nothing, but I'm sorry, Leo. Like, you had to go through this, or that you are having to, or that you are going to have to experience something that is just quintessentially to fuck up your joy. Because you're out there trying to get it and they can't. Do you see this? I felt what some of you Leos are going through. And for those of you who are soon to feel it, I'm feeling that. And I had to grab my black tourmaline, the same way it came up in your reading, to protect me energetically as I give this reading. So I'm telling y'all to do the same if you have it, and be protected in any other way you need to be. There's just an energy that ain't trying. Keep what you love away from this individual. Okay, Leo? Wow, the fuck? Wow. Queen of Wands. Honestly, I want to say you could be dealing with a Gemini because this came up in Gemini's reading as their energy. So, like, you know, just intuitively, you could be dealing with a Gemini. But, as it pertains otherwise, this is you and your element of fire. And I don't want to use this deck because I know the way you're coming up as the Queen of Wands in the deck of Tarot Wonderland. But when I look at the expression, I'm like, that's not going to get across like the energy that I'm seeing being translated. It's a different Queen of Wands there, you know. The same message, but I just want to look at something more positive and pleasing to the eyes for y'all. And for me, as the reader, shit. Got the Sun here, Leo energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups. So basically there was a lot of promise. There were a lot of plans that this past individual had as far as like what they wanted to do with you. Maybe how they thought that, you know, they just had enough time for things to change, for things to come around, or that you were on the same path that they were on with wanting to stay in a toxic fucking cycle and not move on for yourself. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I'm just feeling that. Like, they just thought you were down there too. And the fact that you weren't just, is making them insane. And I'm just, you know, and I've been saying this theme a lot to people in conversation and for advice. Like, when you say things out loud, you realize how ridiculous it sounds and how much it makes no sense. You know, like when you're telling out stories like this, or like talking about your feelings or emotions, you don't understand why friends may be telling you, oh, this and this and that. You're like, well, you know, you don't really understand. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, I think I do. Because what you just said to me is this, this, and this. Now, how does that sound to you? And then they get it, right? Well, yeah. So, yeah, you just found it over a situation. I think what you're doing is not only healing yourself emotionally, but really giving yourself like a head start. I think when I say like jumping the gun, I don't mean like too crazily, but I feel like you're really just gonna like go all in on a new adventure with someone. an adventure where you're, building a life together. And it has all the potential because you're letting go of fear, you're letting go of judgment, you're letting go of all the, energy that would be surrounding any of the naysayers, what they're trying to put out there on you, just all that. You don't give a shit for it. It's not what you're here for. A lot of cards just fell out there, so it is not what you are here for. Two of Cups. That's what you're here for. We got 7 of Coins and 2 of Cups. What you're doing is working on cultivating everything that you have wanted in love. And now that you have a chance with somebody where it may not have been bad, or maybe you fucked it up and now you get a second chance, whatever it is, it comes back around with some harmony involved, But there's going to be some battles that have to come up surrounding getting there with outside interferences. How will you handle that? Six of Coins, Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. I got the message, but I'm just putting the nail on the coffin here. Four of Coins reverse. So many of you are going to start with blocking all forms of communication, and you no longer feel no guilt, no remorse, no nothing after somebody shows their ass. It's going to get you to the point where you literally have to cut out all forms of communication for whatever it is you experience, whatever it is you found out. There will be a catalyst for it, I can guarantee you. But you stay safe out there, and don't let it take over your mind too much as you're moving on and moving forward, because you immediately, through your healing process, and that's that one for now. Don't let any of this get to you too much. The only thing that you should worry about is your protection. The universe will take care of the rest, as far as ensuring the protection, but you don't need to be constantly looking over your back, worrying and shit like that. Keep your eyes open, simple as that. But anxiety, and I don't see it in the cards, I don't see any anxiety that's going to be coming from it, but I'm just saying as a reminder, because we all have those nights, those times. It's just to keep it cool and keep moving forward, but make sure that everything that you do is, in a protected fashion. Make sure you're communicating with the spirits. Make sure that you aren't even talking to people about your shit that you don't fuck with like that. Which, I think everything I'm basically getting as things you already do. Just keep doing it is what I'm trying to say, Leo. So that's what I've got for you. Enjoy your bonus.